Everybody wants to have a nice green lawn, don't they? So whether we're talking about your garden or your lawn, the principles of soil nutrition and soil health are the same. Hi, I'm Gary Zerner from Ag Solutions, and in this section I'd just like to talk a little bit about the principles of soil nutrition and soil health that relate to growing a garden or even trying to improve your turf or your lawn. So when we talk about soil nutrition and structure, the principles are the same, whether we're talking about a 5,000 extensive broadacre property or your backyard. So, I always like to talk about soil structure first because I believe in most of the times soil structure is what I call our most limiting nutrient. So what does that mean? Soil structure, if you have a think about your lawn or if you've dug up the garden bed recently, your ground might be hard or tight or crusting. Take note when you've got the hose running or if you're watering the garden. Are you seeing the water soak into your soil? Are you seeing any microbial or worm activity in your soil? These are all little key factors and indicators of how healthy is our soil. So let's talk a little bit more about soil structure. I mentioned about soil, when you dig it up, it might be crusty or cloddy, it might be hard, or it might be beautiful and friable. That's great. It depends on where you're starting from and basically the land you've inherited. What is it like? So soil structure is really important, and I believe it's one of the first things we've got to improve or fix before we can go any further. So if we've got a major soil structural problem, it doesn't matter what else we're trying to do, whether we're trying to plant plants or fertilize, our results are going to be disappointing until we can improve soil structure. So when we talk about a garden bed or a lawn situation, beautiful, soft, healthy soil makes everything else so successful and just much better results. Okay, so soil structure. As I mentioned before, soil structure is often the most limiting nutrient. So when I see paddocks or pastures or even lawns not performing, generally it's not a lack of nutrition. It's not a lack of nitrogen or phosphorus quite often. It can often be a lack of moisture. But even the impact and the results you get from your rainfall or irrigation are going to be dependent on soil structure. So soil structure can have a huge impact on water infiltration, on the rain that's falling or the water you're trying to apply to your lawn or your garden. Is it soaking in or is it running down the drain? In agriculture at Ag Solutions, we do a lot of soil testing and leaf and tissue testing in plants as well. But when we look at soil testing, we're looking for key elements like sodium, magnesium and chloride. These three nutrients have a huge impact on soil structure. Now in a home garden situation or a backyard or a lawn scenario, quite often there's no soil test involved. But that's okay. Your observations of your lawn tell us a lot about what's going on. So if you notice your ground is hard, you're trying to dig the lawn, it's hard, your fork won't go into the ground or water won't soak into the ground, that's when it's time to use what we call a soil amendment. Now where to start? A simple little approach is applying a product called nachman kales. Now nachman kales has a premium natural gypsum in this product, and we all know what gypsum is meant to do to our soil. But with our nachman kales, it's delivering 65 minerals and trace minerals. It's also got what we call a catalyst or a biological feed source. This product is designed to go into your soil and feed your soil microbes so they can do their job. Soil microbes are so important. We all know the importance of a healthy, beautiful, functioning veggie garden. So think about those principles when we're looking at our lawn or even our garden beds. We want a return of organic matter to the soil, and we want that good soil structure so that our nutrients are available, our root systems are getting down in the soil, and everything's functioning and working how it should. So improving soil structure, I believe, is one of the first starting points you should think about. If you do notice that your soils aren't desirable, they're not friable, you can't dig them with your hands, then that's a key thing to have a think about what we call a soil amendment or a soil conditioner. So nachman kales is a safe product. You can apply it at any stage. It's not going to burn plants. It's safe for natives. You can apply it to your garden beds or lawns that may already be planted. Or a key time to put on nachman kales or one of the nachman blends is when you're looking to plant something. So when I plant a plant at home, it's a great opportunity. I'll always drop a double handful of nachman into the bottom of the hole. That's my one and only opportunity to get nachman down deep and underneath the root system. Going on from there, you can apply nachman throughout the year. Once or twice a year is fine. Nachman is safe to apply. It's not going to burn your plants. You can apply nachman quite heavy to the soil where you may have just planted plants or be going to plant a bed. And it's not going to hurt your natives as well, so that's really important. So the question we quite often get asked in a garden situation is, how much do I apply? In broad scale agriculture, we talk about 500 to 1,000 kilos per hectare if we're really wanting to rapidly make a difference. If you bring that back to a lawn system, we're talking about, say, 1 kilo per 5 square meters. You can buy nachman in your local rural stores and produce stores. If they don't have it in stock, ask them to get it in. Go onto our website at agsolutions.com.au or ask your local rural store or produce store to contact Ag Solutions, and we'll happily give them the details and information about how they can get nachman in there for you to use. Good luck, happy gardening. Gary Zerner from Ag Solutions. Bye for now.